Hey everyone, Trisha here checking in for Trisha's Sleep Story, and this is my post-op VSG update from week 13 and 14. Sorry, I didn't get a video in last week. My iPhone screen was crushed, and I've got a super cranky 16-month-old who doesn't like to be put down when he's awake. It's just been a rough couple weeks, but good couple weeks too. So sorry for the delay on my videos, but I will try to cover as much as I can without making this too long. And so of course, let's get started with stats. High weight is 245, and that was 2 weeks before my surgery on August 31st, and I'm 5'3". Surgery weight was 233, and my last video, which was 12 weeks post-op, I was 184.2, and then week 13 I was 182.2 for a 2-pound loss, and today, which is week 14, I am at 177.8, so that is a 4.4 pound loss this week. That means I've lost 6.4 pounds since my last video, which is really awesome. I'm really happy about that. And I'm down a total of 67.2 pounds, so I'm really getting close to 70 pounds lost, which is really exciting. Yeah, so really, again, as I sort of have been every week, I'm thrilled with my progress. Yeah, so there's a few things that I want to talk about in this video. One is Thanksgiving. So my plan going into Thanksgiving was just to sort of let myself have little tastes of anything that I wanted, just try not to go overboard, and I did really well. I ate turkey, I ate stuffing, gravy, mashed potatoes. I even had a really small slice of pumpkin pie, and then got right back on track the next day. So it really wasn't bad. And then Thanksgiving week, I had a 2-pound loss. So I think all the working out I've been doing has really made a difference. So if I do sort of splurge a little bit food-wise, the exercise gives me that buffer, I guess. So yeah, so my holiday eating as far as Thanksgiving was concerned was good. I did then on Friday night go out with my family for my sister-in-law's birthday and drank a lot of wine, like a lot. Yeah, it was super fun actually, and I don't know, I had kind of had a bad day. I got in a fight with my brother, which never happens, and drank a lot of wine. So I made sure I was in control. I paced myself. It was just a long night, so it seemed like a lot, but it was over the course of a lot of hours. And the next morning, I was a little hungover. I had a headache, but that was about it. My wonderful mom took care of my son that morning so that I could go back to bed. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I can have this sort of occasional night out with some drinks and be okay. I was right back on track again the next day. So I did have one bad day that I wanted to talk about. My husband was out of town. I hadn't had dinner, and I was really craving popcorn, which I've had a few times now, but I definitely need to be careful with popcorn because I love popcorn, and I like buttery, salty popcorn. I'm none of this like 99% fat-free, 100-calorie business. I like real popcorn. So I made myself some popcorn, and I had been saving this like really miniature pack of Haribo gummy bears from Halloween out of my son's bucket. I hadn't had a single piece of candy since Halloween, or since surgery, so including over Halloween. I avoided all candy. But I saved this little package of Haribo, and I was like, when I'm, ready and I really want something, that's what I'm going to have, because I love gummy bears and gummy worms. Really grown up of me, I know. So I was eating my popcorn, and I had the gummy bears, and then I went back for a little miniature bag of M&Ms. And then I went in the cupboard and found some chocolate chips, and I ate a handful of chocolate chips. And after that, I got a hold of myself and kind of realized what I was doing. And I think I went to bed. I put everything away and sort of, there was definitely some self-talk and a lot of thought of how that's what got me to the point where I needed surgery in the first place. I mean, granted, a couple handfuls of popcorn, like 6 gummy bears, and some M&Ms and chocolate, like that was the closest thing that I would say I've had to a binge since my surgery. A binge before my surgery would look much, much different. But I physically couldn't binge the way that I did before my surgery. So even if it was sort of a mini binge, it still kind of scared me, and I was like, done. I'm back on track again the next day. But it definitely was not good feeling out of control. I definitely was starting to feel a little bit out of control, and that's when I took a step back and sort of made myself stop. I'm nervous about that. I had been diagnosed with binge eating disorder prior to my surgery. I sometimes would be really out of control around food. I didn't go into the surgery thinking, oh, well, I don't know why I can't lose weight. Like, I do know why I couldn't lose weight. I couldn't lose weight because I felt out of control sometimes and couldn't stop eating. And I would eat thousands of calories in one sitting. And since the surgery, I have felt very in control. I've made very good choices almost all the time, with the exception of some wine here and there. But I haven't really had bread. I haven't had refined sugar. And so it was very scary to feel like that. I don't want those habits to come back, because you can eat around the sleeve, and I don't want to risk that, those habits coming back. So that was something I wanted to talk about. Tracking, I have not been tracking, but I've also been making really good progress. I've not been stressing myself out about what I'm eating, and because I'm making good choices. So part of the problem that I sometimes have with tracking is that if I don't eat enough, I get to the end of the day and I'm like, ooh, then I can have, and this is more in the past, but like, oh, I have 200 calories left, so I can have a cup of ice cream, and of light ice cream, instead of a half a cup or whatever. Like, I would eat those calories just because I hadn't used them. And if I feel satisfied with what I've eaten for the day, there's no reason that I need to, like, use up those extra calories. So, like, tonight, I do like to have a snack before bed. So my new snack now, doesn't look very nice, is that's just some raspberries mashed up with some Truvia, so it's stevia sweetener, just because they weren't very ripe, and then some Cool Whip, and it's totally satisfying. And I don't know if I need a snack before bed. That's kind of my go-to now. So, and it's really yummy. Let's see. So yeah, so my plan is to continue for now to not track and see how I do if I continue to make good progress. And the thing I like about not tracking right now is that I don't feel like I'm constantly thinking about food or stressing about food. So if I can maintain that and keep losing, then that's what I'm going to do. If I start stalling, or I feel like my weight loss is slowing down, I might track to make sure I'm getting my protein in, that I'm not overeating. I'm still eating really low carb. I have not been drinking my protein shakes because I've been really tired of them, but I did buy some Isopure Dutch chocolate and vanilla powder, and I've been making like smoothies with them a couple days this week now. And that's been a nice change from the Premier Protein ready to drink shakes. So, sorry. There. So I also have not made any updates to my blog in like weeks. So I don't know, maybe I was overshooting a little bit just by having it. But I'm going to leave it up for now. I've got lots of before and after pictures on there, and I think will try to update it more often. But these last couple weeks have just been really hectic. My son's been so cranky. I can't sit at the computer because he needs like constant attention right now, and if I want to get anything done in the house, I have to do it while I nap. So I think I'll eventually get back to it. I'll leave it up for now, but yeah, probably no immediate updates going on there right now. So anyways, sorry again that I missed my update last week. I'm sure everybody was terribly worried about where I've been. Okay, maybe not. But anyways, I will try to make sure that I get my update in a more timely manner in the future. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. Send me an email at triciasleevestory@gmail.com. And yeah, that's all I have for you. So thank you for watching, and thank you for following my channel. And if you have any questions, anything you want me to address in a blog or whatever, let me know. Gosh, I just feel like I am just rambling now for the last minute here. So I'm just going to say goodnight, or it's night for me right now. But I hope you are having, I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you have a great upcoming week. And as always, I hope you're having a good journey. Bye.